The quality is terrible. It's okay. It is what it is. I finally got it working, so that's all that matters. Even if the quality is not there. Ooh, should have done my hair. Well, I don't even know if the mic is working. I just know we got the camera working at this point. That's all that matters. Let's see. Yo, I done tried to do this live for about 2 hours. I was supposed to start this live at 7. It's my bedtime now. I'm tired. I don't know if y'all can hear me. I just know that the camera is working. Well, the webcam, because I tried to hook up my DSLR camera and it just was not working. It wasn't working. So let me know if y'all can see or hear this live. Mm, 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 mm. I didn't want to use my phone because I wanted my phone so I could look up stuff, but the webcam ain't doing it for me. Can you listen to music on live? Okay. I don't even know if I can hear myself. I need to go see if it's working. Why are there ads on the live? Hello? Oh, it's slow. Okay. But I can hear myself. Okay, y'all. I'm about to do my June budget. I am late. It is the 31st. Tomorrow is June, which means bills are due. And I'm behind. Nothing new. I've been behind since March. The budget has been out the window. The goals have been out the window since March. I feel like March is always that turning point for me when it comes to budgeting, when it comes to goals. Like, I'll have a good first quarter, January to March. After that, real life hits. Real life hits. How many months are in? I mean, how many days are in June? I feel like this video is lagging real bad. So the first Saturday, I have been missing in action. I'm not gonna lie. I have not been consistent on YouTube whatsoever. And honestly, life just been lifing. And I was recording, I just wouldn't upload. That's the problem. I was recording, but I wasn't uploading. I'm just filling out my monthly spreadsheet so we can see these bills. Cause, ooh, y'all, the bills. So in March, my bills change all the time. They either go up, they either go down. We got renewals, we got mortgages, getting change due to taxes and insurance. So after March is always tough. Like I don't be wanting to be bothered with the finances. I'm not even gonna lie. So my mortgage went up. Technically, my mortgage didn't go up. Let me be specific because the girlies like to fight about the mortgage going up. My escrow went up because of my home insurance. So in Texas, home insurance right now is getting ridiculous. It's starting to be like Florida, it's starting to be like Louisiana. If you live in any of those states, you know that insurance is ridiculous. I used to write insurance in those states, so I know Texas is becoming one of those states just due to all of the hailstorms, the hurricanes in Houston area. They are just getting outrageous with the prices. So my insurance for homeowners went from 15 to 45 a year to 2,500 with the insurance company that I was with. Do the math, that's like $900, 900 plus dollars. My insurance went up, and I was just like, it ain't no way. So I've honestly just been shopping around for insurance, and I think I found a company I'm gonna go with just because it's not 1,500, but it's cheaper than 2,500. So my mortgage is going up regardless, and it's not going up on paper. It's going up in my budget, if that makes sense. So my mortgage, my escrow, everything has already been written for the year. It was written in March. My insurance renews in June. So my mortgage is still going to be based off of that 1,545, when in reality I'm gonna be paying $2,000 for insurance. So I just have to pay more into my escrow every month on top of what I'm already paying for my mortgage. Does that make sense? Yeah. So my mortgage is currently, it went down. So I haven't budgeted since it went down with you guys. Like I said, in March, bills changed. So my property taxes ended up going down. So that means my mortgage went down just a little bit, but it went down. So I had 2 months of a break. Well, what felt like a break, felt like I was getting somewhere, and then boom, insurance came and just knocked me over the head. I'm looking for, do I have my mortgage? I do have my mortgage, my new mortgage premium somewhere. To be honest, I think it's like $2,039. Let me find it. Okay, here we go. Let's get the bills out the way, y'all, and then we can get into the life update, because that's a part of why life been life and the bills been billing. Let me find my mortgage. I'll be forgetting. Okay, so the last time I did a budget on YouTube, my mortgage was $2,326.45. So from March 1st to, no, I'm lying. From April 1st to May 1st, my mortgage was $2,095.09. So it went down about 170. Y'all do that. It went down. So I caught a little break for about 2 months, and then now it's going back up technically because my home insurance. So I'm going to budget the $2,095, and then I'm gonna have to add to that so that I can make sure that I'm not short at the end of the year for my escrow, because you do not want to be short. I'm telling you. I learned my lesson back in 2021. Um, okay, nonsense. So I just need to look up my new premium for my new insurance so I can divide that by however many months. I think it's like, I think it's in my email. Adulting. Oh my gosh. I shopping around for insurance. It's just like, oh, I really don't want to do this, but I gotta do this. Because if I don't, I'm gonna be looking crazy. I'm trying to find my declaration page. Oh, I saved it to my files. I'm so unprepared, y'all. I'm sorry. I was supposed to start this live at 7 o'clock. Tried to hook up my yes, escrow. So your escrow, some people, okay. When you get a mortgage, you have a mortgage company. So there's somebody over your loan. If you don't have a loan, you don't have to worry about a mortgage company. You don't have to worry about escrow. But 9 times out of 10, if you have a mortgage, they are going to require you to have an escrow. So your escrow account is your home insurance for the year and your property taxes for the year. So you are paying your mortgage amount, whatever that is, whatever your house costs. Let's say your house is $1,200, but you have your homeowner's insurance and you have your property taxes that has to be paid on top of that $1,200. That's what your escrow balance is for. So every year, your mortgage lender or whatever bank you went through to get your home loan is going to calculate your escrow based on previous years. So my escrow this year, which was calculated in March, was based off of my last year's property taxes and my last year's insurance, which is crazy to me because they know every year that stuff can change, but that's how they do it. So you pay into that. So at the end of the year or at the beginning of the year, when your property taxes are due, they pay that for you automatically from your escrow account. Whether it's enough money in there or not, it gets paid by your mortgage lender. And then same with your insurance. So whenever you are buying homeowners insurance, they require you to put your mortgage company on your insurance, because all the paperwork, everything in regards to your insurance policy goes over to your mortgage company. So just like you get copies of your declaration page, your policy, your premium breakdown, your mortgage company also gets that information so that they can pay your mortgage premium every year. Now, I know there are some people who don't have an escrow and they pay their property taxes on their own. They pay their home insurance on their own. More power to them. I don't think I'm disciplined enough to do that right now. Now, some people I've heard like they put money in a high yield savings, so that money is not just sitting in their escrow, it's actually making money for them. And then at the end of the year, they take out the money that they owe for their escrow, which I think is smart, but I don't think I'm disciplined, but I've only been a homeowner. I've only been a home. I, I've been a homeowner for almost 5 years, so I should be disciplined enough. But yeah, I don't think I am. But that's what an escrow is. They're basically just paying your bills for you. It's your bills. They're just, you know, holding the money for you because they don't trust you to pay it. So They pay it for you. I'm still looking for my new homeowners insurance, but that's all escrow is. It's just homeowners insurance and property taxes. And that's why a lot of people see an increase in their mortgage because of the home insurance and the property taxes. Many people are like, oh my gosh, my mortgage went up. When we say that, we're really talking about our escrow amounts went up. And sometimes your HOA is included in your escrow. It just depends. My HOA is separate from my escrow, so I never include it in that. It don't take this long to find a declaration page. Okay, I found it. But where's the okay. So my new homeowners insurance is actually 181337. 181337. 1337. So what I'm gonna do is subtract the 1545 from that. I'm gonna say 46 because I don't know what the change is. And oh, look at that. So it's only an additional $267.37 that I need to add to my escrow. So if I break that down monthly, it's not bad. So I don't wait until the beginning of the year to pay it. I can just break it down by the month. So it is June. We really got like 7, 8. We really got a lot more months because it goes by the year. So I really have a full year. But I'm gonna just do 6 months. Let's just do 6 months. Okay, so I'm gonna pay an extra $45 to my mortgage. You are disciplined just because of the fact you have a home so young and watching your budget videos. Keep it up. Thank you. I am disciplined. Sometimes I'm just hard on myself. Like I'm one of those people who I'm always going to have my bills on auto pay unless I can't have them on auto pay. Because one thing about it, the bills got to get paid. That's the first thing. Because I do have a child, so if my bills are not paid, that means she's going to go without, and I can't have that. So I am disciplined, but that escrow, it really scared me one year. So when I first bought my home back in 2020, the property taxes were based off just the land because my house had just been built. So the following year, like I said, because they base your escrow amount on the previous year, they were still basing it off of just the land. So my monthly payments for my mortgage was so cheap. I'm not even gonna lie, I knew better. See, this is where the discipline comes in. Because I knew better and I was paying more than what my mortgage balance was, but it still wasn't enough for how much my property taxes went up to. So 2021 was rough because my property taxes went from like, I think the land was like, I don't know, I want to say the land was priced at what, $1,500 for property taxes, and then the next year my property taxes were actually 8,000 something dollars. So that really messed me up, and ever since then I don't be playing about that escrow because it can really make or break you. It will make you question, should I be a homeowner? I don't think this is for me. But in reality, when you think about it, even if you're renting, just like I'm a homeowner, your landlord is technically a homeowner. So when they get those increases, they're not looking to pay those increases. They're going to put it off on their tenants. So when their homeowners insurance is increasing, when their property taxes are increasing, and then you get a lease renewal, and you see that your rent has went up, it's because that landlord is trying to get you to pay their property taxes, to pay their insurance, because they don't want to pay it. And it's a business. That's just it is what it is. People try to say, oh, that's why I don't own a home, because your mortgage increases. I could say the same thing about rent. It's just what works for you. I try to tell people, don't put them against each other. Renting versus home ownership, because at the end of the day, we're both paying to have a roof over our head, which that's another story. I think it's crazy. But yeah, tired of my apartment raising rent. Look, I had got to a point where I was like, let me just look at apartments. Maybe I want to sell, because the market, I'm not gonna lie, was booming. People were paying over the amount houses were worth, and I was like, maybe I can, come out and make 100 grand on the house. And I was looking at the rent prices and the amount of square footage you were gonna get to pay $2,000 in rent for a 2 bedroom. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't justify moving out of a 4 bedroom house, paying $2,000 in a mortgage to go pay $2,000 for a 2 bedroom apartment. I could not wrap my head around it. Yes, it doesn't come with the maintenance. It doesn't come with having to get lawn care, and you don't have the big expenses as far as like taking care of the house. But I don't know. I just couldn't justify it. But I thought about it. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I thought about selling my house, just cause I don't know. But then I thought about interest rates, and I got a good interest rate on my home because I bought at the peak of COVID, and I locked in my rates. So you just gotta do what's best for you. I'm telling you, either way, it's not easy. Being a homeowner is not easy. Like I said, I was searching for apartments, and it's not because I had like any major issues. It was just like, can I do this? Should I be doing this? And then I had a 5 year plan. This is June 2025 would be 5 years of me being in this house. And I was like, oh, I'm just gonna live in this house for 5 years. It's gonna be a starter house for me. Y'all, this is looking like a forever home based off of this economy. It's crazy. Everything is so expensive, and look, I am a single person. I pay all the bills. I don't have no help. It's just me. Everything falls on me. And it gets tough. I'm not gonna lie. I be second guessing myself a lot. A lot. Let me get my budget together, y'all, because I've been slacking. I've been slacking on my budget. I'm not gonna lie. And I gotta get it together. Trying to do better. This next 6 months, I'm trying to do better. Y'all, they running ads on the live. I don't go live. I don't know how to work live. I just see that it says that there's going to be an ad. So have y'all been seeing ads in this live? I thought we just talk. Okay, I have my HOA, which is $46 a month. Oh, I don't know. I don't know how to work YouTube Live. I've been trying to get into TikTok, y'all. I got 1,000 followers on TikTok, and everybody's like, go live so you can, grow your following. I am not a live person. I don't be knowing what to talk about. I feel so awkward sometimes. I tried to go live one time. It was a mess. I am trying to do better with savings. Oh my gosh. Y'all know, if y'all watched my last travel vlog, I went to Spain, and honestly, it was already a planned out trip. I already knew that I was going to do Spain, and I thought that, I had my savings together, I had all that together, but I went on a trip hoping to get some type of motivation. I don't know about y'all, but like when I travel, it motivates me. Like when I see different type of people and see what they do for a living, see how they live, it tends to motivate me to want more and want to do better. I talked the ads up. I seen it. It was in the corner talking about it was about to be an ad. I'm like, is it an ad for me? But y'all, that's YouTube for you. But let me not complain. Let me not complain, y'all, because YouTube be coming through sometimes. Okay. Yeah, I'm still paying on a dental bill from Malaya from almost 2 years ago. I need to just go ahead and pay it off. It's $5 a month, and it just aggravates me because it's gonna take me forever with that $5 a month when I can just pay it off. Okay, and then we have, what is that do? So, life update, y'all. I am trying to save money, but I'm also trying to pay off debt. Yes, your girl been back in debt. And it's just like, I don't know, the little spending habits be adding up. And I have it really bad to where I'm like, oh, I'll use my card and I'll just pay my card off, and I don't. I don't. Oh, why does it do on the first? Okay, that must be the one that's due on the first. Okay. I got a lot of bills due on the first. That's because I only get paid once a month. If y'all don't know, I only get paid once a month. So, and I don't like it. I don't. I don't like getting paid once a month. I'm disciplined to the point where I can still have money at the end of the month, but it's the fact that I know that I'm not gonna get another check until the following month. It just irritates me. So I'm really trying to pay off my debt by, I'm gonna say January of 2025. January of 2025. I'm trying to pay off my debt, and that's like a little steep. I'm not gonna lie. And the only reason why I'm trying to do it by January is because I need a new car. Like my car is she's tired. She tired. It just is what it is. That's due on Sunday, but I'm gonna still put it. I'm gonna still put it on Sunday. How are y'all doing with your debt payoff, student loans coming back? How are y'all dealing? Because it's hard. Groceries by itself is a bill for me. And I thought Malaya was gonna be gone for the summer, and she's still here. I thought that I was only gonna be having to buy for me this summer, but sis is still here. But she's supposed to be going to her dad's or to her aunt's and then to her dad's. It's She's just not supposed to be here. She's not supposed to be at home this summer. And I was banking on that because I was thinking about picking up a little, part-time job just to help me pay off my debt quicker. Oh, you know what? My car insurance has changed. So when I changed my home insurance, I changed my car insurance because you get the bundle deal, whatever, homeowners plus car insurance. So I ended up changing that. So that is not due. It's not due then either. I think she said it's due. I think she said it's due on the 6th. I don't know. 6K. Ooh, I wish. I still have a lot. You know what happened? What threw me off, and I'm so mad about it, is because Biden said he was gonna forget those student loans. So when I was tackling my student loans, it was my last debt. I had paid off everything and I had just bought my house, but I was still working on paying off my student loans. I had got my student loans when I first started my debt journey was like $36,000. Not much at all compared to, some people. And I got them down to like 19,000, and then Biden was like, "Oh, I'm gonna forgive $20,000 worth of student loans." So I was like, "Oh, I'm good." No, and he really got us because I could have still been paying off my student loans when there was no interest being drawn on them. I could have been tackling them, and I probably would have been paid them off by now. But you put your trust in how you figure. So yeah, I don't really know about student loans. I didn't even include that in my debt that I want to pay off by January. I'm not even gonna lie. Like they are really at the back of my mind. Like if I have to pay them, I'm going to pay them. But I got other stuff to think about. I need a new car. And my dad is like, "Oh, well, I'll help you get a new car." And don't think he being nice. There's a reason why he wants to help me get a new car. If you followed my journey, you know I've put myself in situations to try to help other people, and it has put me in very bad predicaments. But I learned, like I have definitely learned, nobody can ask me for anything. I don't care who you are. I ain't got it. I can't help you because I can't myself. And that's what I be trying to tell people. Like, all I have is me and God, of course. And when people be asking, "Girl, how you do it, God?" Because that's the only way that I have to be surviving out here. Because other than that, I don't know. I don't know. It is just me. Okay, y'all, I'm almost done writing these bills. I promise. I get to talking and I get distracted. I am not a multitasker. Security. I have this alarm system, and I'm kind of mad about it because I don't really be using it. Like I use my cameras. I shouldn't say this. I mean, like if I go out of town, I'll use it, but I don't be using it. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I think that's all the bills. We have mortgage, we got HOA, we got dental, we got car insurance, we got water bill, internet, gas bill, security 1 and 2, and then we got credit cards. Credit cards gonna be what else am I'm missing something. Oh, my subscriptions. So I have canceled a lot. Oh, I'm missing life insurance too. So life insurance, I have subscription one. I have not been watching TV. So, and Mariah has Netflix, and she has YouTube. Everything else canceled. No Hulu. Yeah. Okay, that's not bad. Okay. I'm just happy about my insurance because an extra $45 is not bad. I thought that it was going to be more, but that'll keep me from being short. It's God. I look back over my life, and when I was in my 20s with two kids in school and working full time, I'm like, how did I make the girl? Who me and my sister-in-law was just talking about this. Like, I, she's like, it was God. Because sometimes I'll be like, girl, I've been doing this by myself. Like, when I really sit back and think about it, I've never had, like, when me and Mariah's dad broke up, I was what, 20? I might have been 21. I just turned 21. I was a new mom. I had an apartment. I was basically doing everything on my own then as well. But literally, when I went to college I graduated high school at 17. I went to college at 18. I lived in an apartment. I didn't even live in a dorm when I went to junior college. I had been on my own since until I had moved back home to pay off debt, save money, and buy my house. For those, what that was like 18 months, almost 2 years that I had went back home for. That was my first time going back home from being on my own from 18 to 24, 25. I think I went back home and saved and paid off all the debt. I don't remember. My mind is not that good. But yeah, I have been on my own. I have not ever had anybody pay a bill for me. I have not ever had a partner to help me. Ain't no 50-50. Even if it could be 50-50, like I've been doing it on my own, and I just be like, it's nobody but God. Because, girl, how I don't know. So yeah, I definitely feel you on that. Being and I was going to school at night. I was working during the day while I was at daycare. I remember rushing from daycare to pick up Mariah, to drop her off at my mom, to make it to class. It was tough. And that's probably why I still only got one child. Cause when I say I literally, I'm not gonna say I didn't live because I definitely feel like I lived. I did have a village as far as like my parents, like my mom and my dad aren't together. So when my mom didn't want to watch her, I would just call my dad, be like, "Can you watch her for me?" And it was never I'm not watching your child. You made that child, so you got. It was never that with my parents. I can definitely say that. Now my mom was like, "Girl, I don't got the patience." When I was young, she didn't really have the patience, but I had I had a village, and y'all know I was just a single mom. So me and her dad lived in two different cities, and he just, I think in the beginning he was still going to college. I want to say he had went back to college when we broke up. He went to a different college, and we just we did not get along. I'm not gonna say we didn't get along. I just I am somebody who I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to fuss with you. I'm not going to ask you over and over and over for help. If you are not doing what you're supposed to be doing, what you need to be doing, I'm not going to worry and stress myself about it. Me and my best friend had kids at the same time. Her child's father was my child's father's friend. And she used to be like, girl, why you don't, you know, get on him for da 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 da. I'm not. I don't have the energy to give that situation anything. He know what he's supposed to be doing. And granted, like, don't get me wrong, Malai's dad he's definitely done a 180. He's more hands on. He's more, you know, in her life now than then. And I can blame that on us being young and all of that, whatever, whatever, whatever. But I can say that we've grown. We've both grown. We've both grown a lot. Do I still have to take on the bulk of everything? Yes, because Malai lives with me and he lives in a different city. So he's not coming to take her to doctor's appointments. He's not coming to take her to games that she has for sports. He's not coming to everything she has for school. So that still falls on me. But I do feel like our co-parenting relationship has gotten better. I feel like he does more for her now. Um, so I mean, at the end of the day, I always kept that door open. I never closed it. I never like wanted to be that mom. I never wanted to be that person. So I always allowed the door to be open because he wasn't just like a bad person. He wasn't like a horrible person. We just we went our separate ways. He wasn't for me and I wasn't for him. But we created this child together, so we got to get this together. And a lot of people will tell me, "Oh, you too nice, you this, you that." But like at the end of the day, the only thing that matters to me is my child. So her well-being, that's all that matters. But we've come a long way. Moral to that story, we've come a long way. And I'm proud of both of us, to be honest. All right, y'all. So now I'm about to write my monthly overview. I still have to buy Malai's summer clothes. She got a Shein cart ready for me, and I have not even looked at the total. She's at that age where she can like know what she likes, she knows what she wants to wear. And because she is going to either her dad's or her aunts, I'm just gonna get her a little bit of summer clothes and we're gonna call it a day. I'm not begging anyone to do the right thing. Yes, when you have kids in your early 20s, you're basically growing up with your kids. So good for him for changing the color. And girl, yes, 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 yes. Now, it was a struggle because as I was the one, taking on the bulk of everything. But yeah, he grew up. I would say that. Even though he was older than me, but I just be like, men mature, they mature slower than us. So. But I just say that I'm thankful that I did have a village because, and I'm not even gonna say a village because it's always just been me, my mom, my brothers. Really, my dad. I feel like he definitely made up for lost time when it came to the grandkids. So he decided to be like very hands on, which I'm thankful for because he definitely helped me a lot when it came to my daughter. He still does a lot for her, picks her up on the weekend and all of that. So I'm so easy to please. Like, I'm not a person that makes life difficult for anybody. Just do what you need to do. And we good. Like, I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm not a bitter baby mama. I don't, y'all. Life is so much more than that. And I try to like encourage other people, like, at the end of the day, when you think that you're nagging and you're on somebody and you're constantly trying to get somebody to do right, it's really bringing your spirits down. It's really bothering you. At the end of the day, those same people gonna go to sleep at night, sleep like a baby, not gonna think about you at all while you over there stressing yourself out, worrying about what they're not doing. I had to learn that at an early age, literally. And I would say my child's father, he got it easy because of that. So, and I think he knows it now, and I think that's why he has, stepped up a lot. Let's do my mortgage. So now my mortgage total will be 2,095 plus the 45. But enough of that. Let's talk about life, y'all. I gotta start getting out the house. I gotta start doing stuff. And don't get me wrong, I do. Praise God for grandparents. And yes, this last year, instead of hard paying over with my child, I just pray for them for they sincere heart, which is giving. Yes, I'm telling you, I am telling you, it is so peaceful. It is so peaceful. People, I can tell you probably on one hand, in the 10 years that my child has been on this earth, how many times I've argued with her dad. I don't do it, and not because of him, and not because he probably didn't deserve to get cussed out, but because of me, y'all. It is so much peaceful when you don't put that, because that's 9 times out of 10. A lot of times they be wanting you to argue, they be wanting you to care, they be wanting you to get upset, and you just realize that that's not working for me. Hey girl, why are you on my live? But yeah, um, it's peaceful when you don't entertain the negativity, when you just move with grace. And one thing about it is when you have a pure heart and you move with good intentions, you're always going to come out on top. And it could be stuff that you don't even know how you're doing it, how you're making it. And it's because it's with good intentions. You don't have any evilness in your heart. You're not moving foul. Malaya said you were live. How does she know I'm live? She's on my YouTube. I'm gonna get her because she's not supposed to be on YouTube. I am doing good. Thank you. Thank you for asking. I am. I did have a little rough patch these last few months with trying to, be consistent on YouTube. Y'all know I get in my mood where I feel like, oh, YouTube is not for me. And I just recently made a TikTok and I really like spoke the truth. Like, it's me. It's nothing to do with my YouTube community. It's nothing to do with growing on YouTube. It's me holding me back because at the beginning of this year, at the beginning of this year, I had did so well on YouTube. I was being consistent in the views and the numbers, the analytics, it was all adding up. And then I got cold feet and I was like, the community that I built on YouTube feels like a safe community. I feel comfortable sharing and being transparent. Hey, but as soon as you get those videos that do well and then you start attracting just any and everybody and their spirit isn't right, they move a little different from what you're used to. It's like, do I really want to be a content creator? Do I really want to share my life on the internet? Because regardless of how pure your heart is, you're going to attract people on the internet that are considered trolls, that, you know, say stuff whether they got something nice to say or not. I know I was always taught if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. But I know that's just not the internet. And I kind of just was like, I don't I don't know if I want to be a content creator. I don't know if I want to be transparent. Now, where I am now with y'all, my community, I always talk about like I want to build a community around people who are genuine. That still stands, but I know if I really put forth the effort, if I'm consistent, if I actually put a little more effort into editing my videos and taking my time, that has the potential to blow up, and you're going to have people that aren't as genuine who I don't know. It's fear based, and I know I shouldn't be fear based, y'all. I know, trust me. This is something that I'm struggling with. That's why I'm live. I have never went live on YouTube, y'all. Okay, I did. I went live one time and I was in the garden, but I ain't never been on live this long. End of the day, you're a human first. Yes, you are doing great. Please don't allow them to dim your light or make you quit. And and that's what I'm struggling with because I know I don't want to quit, y'all. Even when I'm not uploading, I'm recording content. I have so much content on my cameras. I don't upload because I get cold feet and I'm like, maybe I don't want to do this. And like I said, I just made a TikTok about it. Like it's me, I have the potential to do well on YouTube. I know I can create great content. I know I can be a content creator. It's just that I may not want everything that comes with content creating because I like being at peace. I don't like arguing with people on the internet. I don't like going back and forth. Now, at one point, I did like to debate, but me today, that's why I don't have what is it, Instagram. I feel like Instagram was so fake. I felt like it was just a facade. Like Instagram wasn't for me. Deleted it. Facebook, it was people that I used to know that I haven't seen in 10 plus years that don't know me anymore. So I had to also let that go. I just got back on Snapchat and I'm kind of like, I don't know. I heard you can make some money on Snapchat, but again, it comes with people that may have some personal things going on and they mad at the world and they want to take it out on everybody. That's how I see people. I try to see the good in everybody. And in a perfect world, I wish everybody could be kind. I wish everybody could be at peace with themselves. But we know that's not reality. It's just not the way it's not the way of the world. And that's kind of where I am. I'm fighting with this is reality. If you want to do it, girl, you got to do it. And you got to give it your all. You can't be fearful of who you want to attract or what's going to be attached to you. And, oh, I don't want negative people attached to me. I only want to attract genuine people. But no matter how genuine or real you are, they'll come. Especially if you start to do well on this internet, they'll come. So I'm just, I'm just being honest with y'all. That was something I was dealing with. That's the reason why I stopped uploading because I had one video. I think it was the prayer board video. They did really well. And then it started attracting just any and everybody. And I was like, you know what? And my mom also told me, she said, you're being tested because you've been on this walk, you're getting closer to God, you're moving differently, you're speaking differently. She said, it's a test and it's just how you're going to deal with it. Don't allow it to get you out of character. Don't allow it to switch up what you're trying to do and who you're trying to become. It just is what it is. So I did have to step back a little bit, and I really wasn't even on YouTube. Like I was somebody who get on YouTube every single day to watch a video, to comment back to people that comment. I was not getting on YouTube. TikTok, yeah, I was getting on that. But YouTube, I wasn't getting on it. And it just felt so weird because I literally would check YouTube every day, whether I was checking my analytics, whether I was watching somebody, Raven or Aaliyah or somebody that I watch. I watch small YouTubers too, though. I like to watch a lot of like small single mom type of content just because it's relatable and they can offer me tips. Maybe I'm not doing something that I need to be doing. But I wasn't doing any of that. I was not getting on YouTube. YouTube did not exist to me for some weeks. But I feel better about it. I have sat with myself about it. I'm like, if you're gonna do it, girl, you gotta do it. You've been doing this now for, I want to say consistently for 6 years. And every year you come on here talking about, I don't know if I want to do YouTube anymore because this, and it's you. It's you being scared of what you're capable of, basically. Your mom is right. Yeah, she be right. She be right sometimes. You know, parents, you can't tell her that though. Yeah, all I got is my mortgage. Okay, let me get these bills. Electricity. No, that's about to go up because the AC been on. If y'all know Texas, the weather been crazy. We just had like a really bad I guess I'll call it a windstorm. The tornado siren was going off, but I don't think it was a tornado. But a lot of fences are down in my neighborhood. A lot of roofs are needing repairs. A lot of tree branches. A lot of damage in the community. And I just thank God that we were not affected. The only thing that got messed up was my garden, y'all. And y'all know I was sad about that. I'm a firm believer in when one door closes, another one opens. I also realize if God doesn't open a door, it wasn't meant for you. That's true. Journey with God. Your mom was right. The tests and trials do come to ensure the foundation is firm. And if it's a big shake, and even the trials will help strengthen you. I definitely believe that, y'all. I 100% agree. I definitely agree. Because, listen, I've been at this YouTube stuff for a while, and I think it's also just God opening me up to understand that nothing's in your way but you. And whether that's me building up my confidence and believing in myself and getting over the fact that you can't please everybody. Everybody's not going to like you on this internet in real life. And you got to be okay with that. People are not always going to agree with you in your stance and what you believe in. And it's just, and people are not going to have the same heart as you. And it doesn't make you a bad person, it doesn't make you less than them. It just is what it is. It's the way of the world. And that's just something that I have to dig deep and get over. A perfectionist. Ooh, I got that bad. And I try to tell people, oh, don't be like my friends. They would tell me, oh, I want to start a YouTube. And I'd be like, do it, you know? And then one of my friends, she's a Virgo. And if y'all know anything about Virgos, if it's not perfect, if it's not right, they're just not going to do it. Now, I'm not that person, but I get it. Like sometimes I remember when I first started YouTube, I wouldn't even come on camera if I wasn't done up. I would never think about coming on live. Oh no. Oh, y'all couldn't pay me to come on live. I don't care if YouTube said I will pay you $1 million to get on live. I would have not ever gotten on live. So I think this is growth for me. I do too. I messed up one word in a discussion post for class online, lost it, and boss my instructor to let me read it. Oh, okay, yeah. I look, I understand that though. I definitely, I do not miss discussion boards. Oh, I don't miss them. In this walk with him, there's a whole lot of Don to tell. Don to who we used to be, Don to pride, releasing the fear of other things to fear God solely. Oh, yes. What they say about you or judge you for is how they view themselves and what's missing inside of them. Absolutely. And that's also something that I had to learn. It's not you. Um, Man, I'm switching from early childhood education to criminal justice. What makes you want to switch from early childhood education to criminal justice? I majored in criminal justice. Um, People ask me all the time because of my criminal justice degree videos, do I regret getting a degree in criminal justice? And I don't regret getting my degree in criminal justice because it does offer you like different job titles. Like what I'm doing now, I would have never thought that I would be doing, to be honest. Is it my dream job? No. But I mean, is it getting me experience? Is it allowing me to do like investigative work? Yes. But I would have never thought of some job like this. Like people ask me all the time, how did you end up? I don't know. I don't know. The education system in Ohio is crazy. I've always been interested in criminal justice as well. I still want to work with kids, so I'm thinking forensic psychology or something in crime scene analysis. The education system all over. And that was another thing that I was dealing with this year is Malaya's education. I I had to, how do I say this? I had to get it together because I felt like I was being too hard on her. Um, as somebody who school was always easy for me, and that's because I never really challenged myself, but I just went through school with the basics, the core minimums, whatever. But it was always easy for me. And I couldn't understand like why Malaya was not getting it. Like we work at home. I'm a hands-on parent, especially when it comes to school, especially when it comes to reading. Um, and I couldn't understand like we would. I would ask her to do a problem. Let's say we'll do like 3 problems together, and then I'll say, Malaya, go do it on your own. She'll forget. She'll forget everything we just did. But when she was doing it with me, she understood it. And it would get me so frustrated because I'm like, girl, you remember them songs, acting like my mama. You remember them dances, but you can't remember. So I had to get her evaluated. I was like, something is not right. And it got to a point where I could genuinely see that she just, it wasn't her not listening to me. It wasn't her not wanting to do the work. She just genuinely was not remembering. So, yeah, Malaya, she has a memory, like a short term memory problem. So, and it's only with school. And I couldn't understand it. I'm telling, the teachers and stuff, I'm like, well, she remembers these dances, she remembers these songs, and they're like, it's just different. It's just different. We don't know. They explained it, but it didn't make sense to me is that these kids are being set up to fail. Oh my gosh. And I'm that parent where I'm going to advocate for my child. It literally took me all school year to get to the bottom of this. And I was like this year Malaya had good teachers that really because I had been seeing signs. I'm like, this girl don't remember nothing. And she could do the work. If I'm sitting there, she may ask a question or something because I'm never gonna give her the answer because I want her to figure it out. And she could get it. but it was like I had to hold her hand. And she was in third grade when I started realizing this. And now she's in fourth grade, and I'm like, I don't want her to struggle. They teach them based off memory. So everything she is learning is based off memory. It's not the same as when I was in school where, you actually, I don't know, I feel like the teaching is so different because it wasn't just based off sight words and memory and stuff. We really had to actually like learn how to read, learn the sounds, learn repetitiveness. And it's not that anymore. One week they're learning this, the next week they're learning something else. So if I could homeschool, I would. I just don't have the capacity to do it, but I definitely would. Is that I'm back in college while working full time. You definitely inspire the class that should keep going. Oh, thank you. You too. Keep going. It is definitely doable. You show you care. Your daughter is bright like you. I think the system holds these kiddos to a higher standard than they hold their employees. Absolutely. But I was so proud of her this year. Like when I say we worked, oh, the teacher was like, "Oh, well, she showed me how you taught her to do it. Yep, it was the way I learned, but she got the answer right. She got the answer." But I was so proud of her this year. She got A honor roll. We joked about it because I mean she's gotten A B honor roll, but she's never gotten an A honor roll. So we joked about it this year. I'm like, oh, I must have made some good gifts for your teachers this year. But she really worked hard this year. I'm not even gonna lie. And I also changed my tune with her once I understood like it's not her because I'm definitely if Johnny had 4 apples. So I had to really, get it together. I had to get it together because Malai, she's very sensitive. She don't like, and she's my child. She's like me. So yeah, I was on my nephew with his math homework. I didn't understand. And listen, when I say if Malika brings home work, it never comes with instructions. It never comes with, how when we were in school, it would come with a question. It'll be like, if John was out at 9 p.m. and something, it would have some type of instructions. It just come with a worksheet and it say do the problem. And I'm like, okay, are we doing place value? Are we doing perimeter area? What are we doing? It's been plenty of times I had to call the teacher on remind text. Look, I'm trying to help Malaya, but what are we doing? It's even worse now. I've never been strong in math. Like I always got by in math. But today, these kids, I feel so sorry for them. I'm like, if is fifth grade gonna be better? Because fourth grade took me through it. I felt like I was in fourth grade with Malaya. Like we were going through it. I'm like, I don't understand. I don't understand these teachers. I don't understand the school. And it's not that I really feel like it's not the teacher's fault. It's whatever the system has set up and they're teaching these kids to pass this test. That's just what it is. And it's like it's so rushed. It's so rushed. Everything is rushed. Malaya would come home one week and we'll be doing division, and next week we're doing something totally different. And I'm like, I don't remember school going by this fast. I felt like we got to go over the work over and over until we understood it. And I just don't think that's how it is. I'm not saying we stayed on something, but I feel like at least 6 weeks it would go from like one tier to another tier, but it was still in the same type of learning. They go from division to multiplication to I think we went from like short division to long division to, it was like steps, it was levels. It's not like that no more. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's all it's about. Oh, I believe it. I am an advocate for teachers. That's why when it comes to teacher appreciation and Christmas and holidays, I be trying to spoil those teachers because I could not do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it because I know it's a system thing. Trust me. And if I could opt out for my child to take them tests, I probably would, and I probably can, but that's another story. I definitely feel like because it was a fight just to get them to listen. Like, no, I know my child. We work at home, and it got to a point where I was like on social media. I was on social media, and you would see the teachers saying, "Oh, well, the kids stay on the tablets all day, every day." So I'm like, is she on that tablet too much? So during the school year, took the tablet. Nothing was working. Nothing. And that's when I realized like this child is trying and I'm being way too hard on her because society has made us believe that these kids just don't want to learn. These kids are lazy, and that's not the case. My child worked so hard this year and she just needed an extra push. She just needed something extra that she was not getting, and I had to advocate for her. I'm an educator myself. I agree. I know there are millions of educators who care. The system is also systematic. Mm-hmm. Yep, I know that. I think her third grade teacher, she retired. She was like, I can't do it. She was like, she cried. We had gave her gifts for Teacher Appreciation Week, and she was like, I love Malaya. She was like, she is so smart. She was like, what did she say? I don't remember, but she was basically telling me like she is smart, she knows it. It's just the way of the system. It's just the way of the system. And but listen, this is what I had to be honest with myself. The way I am with Malaya, how hands-on I am when it comes to her schoolwork, helping her, if I don't know it, getting on YouTube and trying to figure it out. I never had that. I'ma just be honest. My parents, school was not their thing. I don't. I want to say my dad graduated high school. I can't say that about my mom, and this is not to shame them or anything, but everything that I learned at school, and I was an AB honor roll student, National Honor Society. I don't know. I felt like the teachers had more time to teach us things. It wasn't We took standardized tests. We had what I don't know, tax tests back then, task tests. It's changed so much. We had that, but everything that I learned in school. I never had my parents help me with homework. I never had my brothers help me with homework. School just I think I was the only one that liked school in my family. And like I said, if I feel like if my parents actually were harder on me and challenged me, I probably would have been in AP classes. I probably would have, took school a little more serious because it was easy for me. But that was because I had good teachers. I guess because I wouldn't get no help at home. But I say that because a lot of people today say, oh, it's parents' fault because parents aren't helping kids at home. Parents are their first teachers. That was not the case for me. And I can't say that about everybody, but it definitely wasn't the case for me. I love my job, but as a parent as well, I do feel the system is is failing them, and no matter how much we try, we are limited on what we can do. Yep. Mm-hmm. My son with his schoolwork, I find myself reaching out. Yes. My last one was type of education. Oh, that's amazing. When I got into criminal justice, I thought that I wanted to be a juvenile probation officer. And I kind of got talked out of it. Kind of got like, well, I'm not gonna say I got talked out of it. So I had a manager. He worked in insurance when I worked in insurance, and he was like willing to like hold my hand and walk me through because he was previously a juvenile probation officer, but he was like, I'm just gonna be real with you. It's tough. It is tough. It's a tough job. And I was like, you know what, you're right. Because I don't want to see the youth like that. So then I switched gears and I wanted to start like a nonprofit organization for kids to just have a space to go, to have something to do. I feel like today we don't have that. If you're not playing sports or something, it's not, what are the kids doing? What are they doing? They don't go outside. It's too hot. Didn't have much help at home. I think before they blame the system, it's best to throw the stone and hide their hands than to say we all are failing the kids and we get one. Yeah, I agree. I think everybody's just looking to blame somebody. And honestly, I think these kids are smart. I don't know. I think these kids are so smart. And it may be because they're in such a when we were growing up, technology was just like getting found out. It was just being like implemented into our daily lives. These kids have so much technology at their fingertips. They got AI. Like, what the heck? I think it's just a different generation. I don't take anything away from these kids, but I can say like they're exposed to more chemicals and processed things, and they don't have maybe the same quality of life that we had growing up, even with global warming and all that. Like, it's hot outside, and me and my child be outside. She helped me with the garden, she'll go play, but it's hot out there. Like, I wouldn't want to be out there. Yeah, I don't care how old I was. I wouldn't want to be out there all day. Like, back when I was growing up, we were outside all day. From the time the street lights came on, maybe we'll be making it to the house, but we were outside. I can't see the kids going outside in this type of weather. Not for as long as we were outside for. It's just, I don't know. Mhm. Yep. I don't think the quality of life has definitely changed, even with our food, even with just electronics and everything. Like, the way of life has just changed. I can't say for the better, but it's changed. And these kids are just trying their best. I don't know. I have such a touchy relationship with kids. I love kids. I don't want no more, but I adore kids. I think they are the most innocent beings in this world. I think that they deserve the best of the best. I truly believe that. And they are our future, you know. I think these kids gonna be okay. Honestly. That's it. I do. I truly believe that they're going to be okay. I just look at Mariah and her friends, and I could say maybe I don't have a hard child. Like, she's not difficult. Yes, she got an attitude. I had an attitude when I was her age. You know, but she's really kind. She's so sweet, and I just pray that the world doesn't change her. That's all. Now I am not done budgeting. I have not set one goal for this month. Um, Life insurance. Let's do the subscription. Car insurance. Water bill. Water bill is probably gonna go up this summer. Internet. Gas bill. I'm so excited to be on live for this long. Look at me. I'm proud of me because, child, the only I'd be like, what am I going to talk about on live? This world has become microwave, but these children will be great. They are resilient and they filled with their hearts. Yep. Because you know what? I feel like every generation they say the same thing. Like, oh, this generation of kids are so terrible. I know when I was growing up, they said it about our generation. I'm a millennial. I'm sure they said it about the generation that came before us. I just feel like I think we just turn into our parents and we say, oh my gosh, these kids are horrible. Uh, every generation have heard that they are horrible. Because I know I heard it growing up. Not specifically for me, but I've heard every generation say, oh, these kids these days, they don't listen. Oh, these kids these days, they don't have no manners. Oh, these kids these days think they know it all. Oh, these kids these days, they grown, they fast, they hot tails. We have heard it every generation after generation, and it's nothing changed. Nothing's changed. They just hearing exactly what we heard. They just changing the words. When I was growing up, it used to be, oh, she fast. This generation, it's what they call city girls. They just switch up the lingo. It's nothing new. For the men, they say, oh, they're thugs, they're gangsters, and now I don't know. I think they call them city boys too. I don't know. But it's just these kids are smart. They have way too much access. What you think they don't know, they know. But even when we were growing up, grown ups think we don't know. Well, some stuff I didn't know. Still finding out songs meant something that I didn't know they meant. But that just shows some kids are innocent, some kids don't know, and some kids they catch on a little quicker and they know. Security 2. These babies don't get to experience the childhood. Yes, that's the only, it was Memorial Day, this past Monday, right? Yeah, this past weekend, I had my nephews and my daughter, I had them out there playing with water balloons. Because I need y'all to experience the childhood I had. I had the water hose on. I had them spraying each other with water hose, and I had them throwing water balloons because they just don't get to experience that. Especially like I want my kids, well, my child and her cousins to be close. Like I was growing up with my cousins all the summers, the weekends, holidays. When we were out playing, having a good time, I want them to still have that experience. It's not as much because it's just the way of the world. But me, I'm gonna make sure y'all experience something. I do have my electricity bill. Yeah, they had a good little time. I think it's something that they'll talk about because my daughter been telling everybody, yeah, we got to play with water balloons outside and we had barbecue. Let's do. I don't even know if my They sent out the bill. Oh, okay. What's that? I don't know. Oh, y'all, I've been on live for an hour. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And I ain't got. Maybe I should just plan to go live with no resets. Because what? I have not got nothing done. Okay, let's go find my water bill. $116. It's not summer yet. They gonna start taxing here in a minute. My internet is 55.50. 45. I forgot how much my car insurance is. Let me go find the. Since I switched, I'm not sure. Hopefully, only thing about shopping around for insurance and switching insurances, I feel like sometimes they be trying to come back and change the rate. Working in insurance, I know they do. I didn't save the car insurance. I don't know how much it was. I just know it made the homeowners insurance a little cheaper. Oh, down. I was born in 93. 90s, baby. It's so crazy how I just thought that life was supposed to be this fairy tale life. I thought that I needed to have life done by 30, and here I am at 30, and I'm like, I got a lot more living to do. Like, I'm at the age where I remember my mom being this age. So my insurance, life insurance. I don't remember how much life insurance it is. I never remember. Based on each right? It's just like, can we just let each other live? Can we just let each other experience life? I remember on TikTok when it was the millennials versus Gen Z, and they were talking about how they looked older and how millennials look younger, and I'm just like, we acting like our aunties. Because I just remember growing up and people saying, oh, them little girls fast. They look older than their age. Now, there's a lot of stuff that I'm probably not going to let my daughter do, even with the times. It's normal for girls to wear makeup. It's normal for girls to have extensions and weaves and wigs. That wasn't my reality. When I was growing up, I could not wear makeup. I could not get my nails done. That's probably why I don't like getting my nails done now. I could not wear. I think my first weave was senior prom. That was my prom, and I don't have an issue with it. My issue is that it's gonna come a time where you're gonna want to do it. Like it's gonna, in a sense, you're gonna have to like be presentable, carry yourself well as a woman, But while you're a kid, don't worry about that. I ain't worried about how my hair looked every day. I didn't worry about if my face was beat every day. I had other worries. I had practice. I had schoolwork. I had, maybe I cared about my outfit at the most. But you want to worry about your hair, your makeup, your outfit, your shoes, your nails. I think that's just too much. Enjoy your childhood. If I could go back to my childhood, I would. But you don't get those times back, so enjoy it. And I wish that's the only thing I wish generations understood. Like, once you grow up, that's it. And I just want to prepare my daughter. I don't think we get prepared enough. Like, you grow up, oh, I can't wait to be grown. I can't wait to be grown. And you just hear, uh, you gonna wish you never said that or something. Or, no, show me why I shouldn't have said that. I think our parents kept a lot from us and made it look easy. And it's not easy. Life is not easy. All right, so I just have my debt. CC2. I'm really like trying to. I don't want to get a. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want a second job because I already retired with the one I got. But I definitely need to figure out how to get back on my hustle because I've been slacking. Slacking. I think this one needs. And I'm 30. That's good. All right, that's good. All right, I am done, y'all, with the budget. I just gotta put it all together and see how much I am spending this month. Kind of hungry. It's past my bedtime. Next time, I'm definitely going to try to start this at 7 p.m. because I'm tired. Okay. Ooh. 145.82. Just turned 33. Yep, I'll be 31 this month. She just asked me, what are you doing for your birthday? We went to the Mercadez Scientist concert. She's like, what are we doing for your birthday? Not in the mood. Don't ask. I don't know until my birthday comes. Either I'm going to be in the mood or I'm not going to be in the mood to do anything. May go to dinner, may not. Just depends. All right. So my goals this month, y'all, is just to get focused. Get focused on the main thing. Keep the main thing the main thing. I think sometimes I'm hard on myself. And I think that's what the last 2 months was about because I'm so hard on myself. Like, I'm going to cry about it. But then I'm going to get over it. I'm going to get over it. Let's do. My mom's birthday is in June. I got a lot to do in June. Juneteenth. What's this say? Be kind and compassionate to one another. Oh, love that. Love that. Be kind and compassionate to one another. So, my mom's birthday. We were supposed to go on a trip, but nothing planned. So, probably take her out to dinner. Me and my mom's birthday, she's June, I'm July. And then, no. So, yes, my mom, then my youngest nephew, then me, then my second to the oldest nephew. So our birthdays are like back to back to back to back to back. And then we get a break. And then we have my oldest nephew, Malaya, back to back. So my goals, stay focused. I do need to figure out how to bring in more income. I think I'm gonna start like really. I think I'm gonna do a challenge for TikTok and like upload consistently for a month and just see how it goes. Just see how it goes for TikTok. I'm gonna do maybe challenge myself to do 3 videos, and then I need to get back consistent on YouTube. I know. It's these bills. Who you telling? Who you telling? I don't even want to look back at it. It's these bills. I'm to the point where I'm like, I'm just tired of doing it alone. I think that's my issue. Like, I just want to experience help in my adult life. Help. I can't wait to grow up and do what I want. Me now, I don't want to be an adult. That was me too. I was a little sheltered. Couldn't really do anything without my brothers because I am the only girl. So I was like on lockdown. So I always had that, oh, I can't wait till I grow up and I get to do whatever I want to do. See where that got me. No, I think I did okay for myself. I'm not gonna lie. I did okay. But if I can go back and like really understand what I need to do, like take my academics seriously. And when I say that, I mean like challenge myself more. So I could have got like scholarships. I really could have got scholarships. But like I didn't have anybody pushing me. I have always been my own, like, what's the word? I have always been the one pushing me. Like nobody else. It's always been me. Go to college, that was me. Make good grades, that was me. Go to school, just finish high school, that was me. I was the first grandchild to graduate, but I'm not the oldest. High school. I was the first to go to college. I was the first to graduate college in my family. So it's always just been me doing. Wanting better for myself, I guess I would say, like just wanting better for myself. And sometimes you just want a little extra motivation, like motivate me. Why I gotta be the one motivating y'all? But no, I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't trade it. God made me who I am for a reason. And it is what it is. But y'all, I'm tired. We've been on here for an hour and almost 2 hours. Okay. Look at us. I'm proud of us. Proud of us. But y'all, I'm about to get these goals written down, go take a shower, read my Bible, and go to bed. Maybe we can do this again. I don't know when. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all made me feel so comfortable in the chat. I'm not gonna lie, because at first I was like, girl, what you doing? If I keep this video, y'all gonna realize how awkward I was in the beginning. But I don't know. I may do this again. Should I do this again live? I feel like it's just so much easier to get on live than edit a 2 hour long vlog that people watch. Sometimes they don't. I don't know. But what took me so long getting on this live is because I was trying to set this camera up to the I was trying to set it up some kind of way and it just was not working. I think I need a different cord. It was a lot. That's what took me so long. But we got through our first live. So thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for liking, commenting, interacting with me. Definitely appreciate it. I don't know if this was so much a life update, but y'all kind of got a feeling of why I wasn't uploading and what I was doing while I wasn't uploading. If you follow me on TikTok, follow me on Snapchat. I've started to be more active on Snapchat. I don't know how long I'm gonna stick to it, but I've been trying to upload on Snapchat. So if I'm not on YouTube, I'm on TikTok sharing little updates of Malaya, myself, what we're doing. Trying to always keep y'all informed some kind of way if I'm not doing long form videos. But I kind of like the live. So maybe we can bring these back. Maybe we can do this again. I don't know. But I got to get back on schedule. I got to get back consistent on YouTube. I know. I've been slacking, but we're going to get it together. Okay. I'm not going anywhere, y'all. I just got to be ready to take whatever this journey is. Wherever it's going to take me, it's going to take me. I just got to prepare myself, amp myself up, motivate myself as I always do. And yeah, I will talk to y'all a little later. I may have a vlog for y'all soon. I have a lot of footage. It's the editing. It's the editing. But yeah, y'all, let's go ahead and end this live. And until next time, peace. I think it's a little slower. I don't know. It's probably been lagging. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody in the comments. Okay, I'm gonna just type it in.